Yes, you probably clicked on this because I'm going to be talking about the narcissist and their childhood trauma sub stories. Wow, wow, wow. Shut up. Get out of here, narc. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Escaping the Madness. This channel is about escaping the madness, aka escaping the narcissist, and this is about recovering and understanding the mess and the whirlwind that we went through when dealing with the narcissist. And just talking about little things, because on YouTube there's lots of stuff, the same thing, like new supply, flying monkeys, this, that, and the other. And I just want to kind of go a little bit more into detail about how we got stuck, how we got trapped in this, because when we get out of it, we think to ourselves, let me turn up this, add a bit more light to this. We think to ourselves, how did we get trapped? How did we get abused? How did we get stuck in this mess for so long? And it's a thing where, like, we're just shocked and confused, right? So I'm here to talk about the narcissists and their sub stories, right? And guys, where do I start? Where do I start? Listen, before I start this, please, guys, I want to know, what was the sub story for the narcissist in your life that kept you stuck? And I'm going to talk about the narcissist in my life that kept them stuck, right? Okay, so the narcissist in my life was talking about how, which I do this, I feel like there's 1% truth into this after meeting these people that he's talking about. So his mother would only love him and appreciate him if he did what she wanted him to do, which was to become a doctor or something on a high level, right? With certain cultures, certain African cultures, especially Nigerian cultures, right? The aunties, the mums, the grandmas, the aunties, everyone's like, are you a doctor? Are you a solicitor? You have to be in a certain occupation for them to be proud of you and show you off, right? And the narcissist didn't want to do any of this. He's more of a creative being. He wanted to be a producer like his father, right? And the reason why I'm going into detail about this, for you to understand, okay? So his mum wasn't happy with him and looked down at him because the narcissist mother, aka witch, she actually tried to clout chase. Narcissists are clout chasers, right? The father was chilling with some well-known reggae artists that are now really, really famous right now, okay? Before they had the narcissist, okay? So the narcissist father, yeah, he, had chains, he had money, he had cars, he had status, he was chilling with, some well-known people. So obviously the witch saw that and thought, yes, I'm going to win. If I just have a bunch of babies with this narcissist, a bunch of babies with this man, we're going to be rich. Long story short, he ended up not being rich, ended up being broke, and his music career went nowhere. So she's angry and bitter because she had lots of babies with somebody who she thought should be rich and famous, okay? So now that the son is doing the same thing as the father, she's angry because now she can't even make money off her son. So now it's backfired on the witch, yeah? Good. Sorry, now it's backfired on her because now she's trying to leech off her child's father, not working. Trying to leech off her son, not working. Get off your ass and make your own money. Yeah? Cool. So I'm going off topic again, as I usually do. But the sub stories, okay? So the sub story was, my mum will never love me unless I'm becoming a doctor. My mum this, my mum that, to a point that she wouldn't do anything for him. She wouldn't hug him. She wouldn't kiss him. She wouldn't talk to him. She would kick him out. She wouldn't, at some point, she wouldn't even feed him. She wouldn't do anything, right? And that was his sub story, okay? So at the time, I'm young, I'm naive, I'm 16, I'm an empath, I'm listening to this and I'm believing it, okay? So when I finally meet this woman and I get to know this woman, aka witch, narcissist, then I realized this has actually got some truth. This is actually true. Because she's even said it with her own words. She's actually even vocalized to her kids, I'm not going to love you unless you become a doctor. I'm not going to love you unless you reach the standards that I'm trying to put for you lot, because I have nothing going for my life. I have nothing to promote or to, what's the word? I have nothing to stunt with, or I have nothing to brag about. That's the word. I have nothing to brag about. So I'm relying on you children to give me something to brag about, okay? So the sob story, you know, whatever. So I fell for that because I'm from a Guyanese Jamaican, or a Jamaican household, right? I'm Guyanese and Jamaican. So Jamaican household, sorry, you know, the islands. We more are about love, and we're going to be proud of our children no matter what. You don't have to be a doctor. As long as you're happy. They want us to be happy, and then they will be happy, okay? So it's not all Caribbean cultures, but this is my family, right? So I felt sorry for them, you know, especially when you meet them and you realize that this is the truth, and you start to feel sorry for them. And that's what keeps you stuck, is the sob stories. That's why you can't kick out the narc. If you're with the narc right now, I bet you they're giving you a sob story right now. I bet you, because when the narcissist cheated on me, right, and I kicked him out, do you know what kept him halfway through in the door still? He was homeless and he had nowhere to go. So even though he cheated and disrespected me, right? This is before the narcissistic rage, okay? He cheated. I allowed him. He gave me the sob story. You know, dad won't let him live with it. And this was true, because when I actually used to speak to the mum and the dad, they're like, he can't come back here. He can't come here. And obviously, he's a narc. So you've burnt bridges. You think you're too nice. No one don't want you, bro. No one don't want you, sis, because you're a narc and your energy's nasty. Anyway, so I felt sorry for him. So I said, look, me and you not together. I'm going to give you a week to sort out your ish. To sort out somewhere to live, right? You sleep on the sofa. He thought I was joking. Because at this time I was depressed, stressed, anxious. And my self-esteem was... good luck trying to find that. So he thought, you know, this was a perfect way to break her down. I was in my nice, comfy bed by myself. It feels good to see. I love sleeping by myself right now. You know, I'm in a relationship, but I still love to starfish in my bed, yeah? Anyway, so he was in the sofa. He was on the sofa in my front room. And I could hear him cussing and getting mad and getting angry, because he's thinking, oh, shoot. I'm like, the control I have over this girl is slipping. I need to move forward with this new supply, the person that I'm, you know, cheating with. So even though I let him stay in my house, he was still out there cheating. Trying to come back with sob stories. It got to a point, I just called the narc. I said, I knew he was out cheating, right? So I called him. I said, where are you? He was like, oh, yeah, I'm at my dad's house, right? I'm that kind of woman where I'm not going to call your dad to confirm that. I'm going to trust you. And his dad will probably lie for him anyway, right? So I just said to him, look, he had all his belongings, like his valuables. Like the thing that he values the most is that computer. Yeah, that Mac computer. And I said to him, look, you better come back home now and come get your ish, because your Mac computer is outside. And I had a heroin addict live next door to me, because I was living in the hood. Yeah, I was living in the hood. So I said, you need to come now, because listen, if you leave something outside your house, yeah, for 2 seconds, I guarantee you it's gone. My man came back in minutes. I don't know where he came from. I don't know what he was doing, where he was, or what, yeah? He came back home so quick. Obviously, stuff went outside. I'm playing games. Remember, I'm messed up at this point. I'm playing games with you. You're playing games with me, my heart, my family. I'm playing games. So he come back with a sob story. I said, I don't care. Take your ish and leave my house. I don't care. Why? We've all been through ish. Yeah, we've all been through something or another. Whether our family, whether our mum and dad was together or not, we've been through ish. Yeah, I don't care what it is. Whether you can have a perfect life, but then at school someone could bully you. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't. One thing doesn't make it worse than the other. We all go through ish in life. Do you see empaths out here? Yeah, hurting people and destroying people because we've been hurt? No, because we've been hurt, we actually love more. Anyway, going off topic, your sob story is not going to work. Yeah, they're going to use their childhood sob stories to worm and weasel their way in your life. And when they're in your life, they're going to keep going with that. Yeah, Don't let them do that. If they're currently in your life right now, friends, family, especially if it's a toxic mum or father, they're going to talk about how, you know, your grandma, your granddad did this. Listen, go and get therapy. Stop telling me about your sob story. I don't care. I have my own sob story. I could easily use that to my advantage, but I don't. The past is the past. I take accountability. I take responsibility. I'm moving forward. Okay? The narcissist will use sob stories, yeah, to worm their way in, to stay in your life. And when you try leave, they're going to use that to stay. Do not allow it to happen. I promise you guys, it's the same sob story. It's the same one. Yeah? If someone has a sob story, red mother flag, yeah? We all been through stuff. But how do we okay, so I could sit here and say, you know, I used to get bullied at school. Yeah. But it's fine. I move forward now. I make sure that I work on my confidence. You know, I don't allow people to bully me no more. And if I see a bully, yeah, I cut them off. That's how I move now. Or I could, if I was a narc, I would say, you know, I got bullied in my life. And this is why I bully you. I don't mean it. It's just, shut up. You know exactly what you're doing. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear your rubbish. I don't want to hear it. Don't let that... Don't let them do that to you, bro. Don't let them do that to you, sis, because they're using their sob stories to abuse you, yeah? I don't care. Anyway, what is the sob stories that you have heard from a friend, family, spouse? I want to hear the kind of sob stories. My sob story was, obviously, like I told you before, they don't, their parents don't love them unless they are this, whatever. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you got to the end, good luck, because you know I can babble, right? If you haven't already, please check out my Instagram and my TikTok. It's at Escaping the Madness. If you feel like anyone could benefit off this video, please share and like and comment, and I will see you for my next video. Bye.